Alright, just a little welder update. As you can see, all the, well, missed a few spots painting, but anyway, all the metal work is done. I just got to wire it and screw the decking down. I'm going to use 1x6 decking on it. So that turned out pretty good. It cost me a welder, but you know, it was a $200 Chinese welder. It's fine. Let me show you what I've got geared up to replace it. First, let's look at the autopsy. So you can see there's a few pieces missing that I had to salvage. There's no smoking gun. There's no burnt circuits on the board. There's no burst capacitors or anything. Actually, I don't know if that's a... Ouch. No, I think that was just a bit of glue stuck on there. But yeah, nothing appears burnt or anything. But it was screwed. It might have been as simple as just this rheostat was toast, because it seems like right around the time that I had turned it down to work on a bumper for my race mower is when it started acting up, and then I turned it back up. I never made a difference. Anyways, doesn't really matter. I wanted a better one, so oh yeah, I stabbed myself. This was no good the way it was. No guarantee that rheostat would fix any issues, and I needed one right away because that race mower is going to PEI next week. So I had this tucked away under the bench. I paid $50 for this, but there was a few issues. Issue number one, there's the side covers missing. Not the end of the world. Issue number two, the plastic piece that holds the spool of wire was broken off. So I took the one off the reboot. And the other issue was, let me grab it. I spent all day trying to figure out how to connect this 5/32 / 5 millimeter, because I'm not real sure which one it is, but they're so close to the same size, you might as well call them the same, to this regulator. Now, if I lived anywhere but in Canada or the US, I could just go and say I want a 5 mil bulkhead fitting or a 5 mil to 9 mil coupling, and they're like, yep, here you go, you know, £2 sterling or €3 or whatever. But no, here in Canada, if I want that, I can get it, but only off Amazon, because I've been all over the province today. I cannot find one. To get those couple of pieces, it's going to cost me $50, because I can't just get one. I got to get 5 or 6 of them. And anyways, yeah, I just stole the one out of the old welder. And this here used to, well, you can still see it right there. It used to come along here and then somehow connected to a regulator. So I took the bulkhead fitting, which has got a 5 mil push fitting on the one end, and it's got this, I think it's 1/4 inch or 8 millimeter, 6 millimeter, whatever it is. This 1/4 inch hose fit over it, but it was tough. Yeah, just stuck that in there. And I would be back welding, except I ran out of wire. I bought the last roll that Canadian Tire had here. And Greenwood, New Minas, which they didn't have any because, you know, it's New Minas and they never do. Nova Industrial, where I tried to get fittings for this. They didn't have any either, but they're going to have 2 rolls for me tomorrow. They're coming out of Yarmouth, and they're half the price they are at Canadian Tire. So anyways, $50. And some parts off the old one. Now this is only 120 volt plug-in one. The other one, it was 230. Actually, it's a multi-voltage. But somebody has taped this little chart on it, and this is a Cebora that's made in Italy, and it's got settings 1 through 4. Now there is no 1 through 4. There's 1, 2, minimum, maximum. So I'm guessing minimum 1, 2, and then your maximum would be like 3 and 4. Anyway, so it has your little thickness thing here, and this little chart they've got on there. And this was a yard sale find. I actually sent a friend to go get it because I was at work. Steel and stainless, 3/16 to 1/4 inch is your maximum setting, and then the speed is 2 to 4 o'clock. Now, when you crank this dial, Man, that thing is moving. Like, this thing will pump out a lot of wire in a hurry. Anyway, that's the fix. Hopefully this thing works, because I didn't want to buy another cheap one, because this is like my third cheap, actually I think it's the fourth, that one. I think it's the fourth Chinese welder. I had 2 from Canadian Tire. One was the red, whatever it is, Artco, whatever. Mastercraft. I had a no-name Amazon one, and then this Reboot one. And they all worked really well until they didn't. At which point you either couldn't get the parts, or it was cheaper to buy a new one. So, $50. We'll see how this goes. If this one doesn't work, or if it dies, I'm gonna have to spend $1,000 on a Miller, Bobcat, Lincoln, Hobart, whatever the cheapest of the name brand ones is. But hopefully this is gonna go. Just need some wire to try her out. Thanks for watching, and see everybody on the next video.